Okay, so next up we have weighted hyperextensions. Okay, so we're going to use a dumbbell, but you could use a barbell, you could use a kettlebell, you could use pretty much anything that has some weight to it. All you're going to do with this is make sure that the setup is correct. So you can normally adjust the heights of the actual pads, okay? And what you need to make sure is that there is clear space between the end of the pad and your hip bone, okay? If the pad is too high, you're going to be forced into lumbar flexion, and it's going to be bad for your lower back. If you're not sure, you're better off going a little bit too low than you are a little bit too high. So Kim's going to get into position for me now. And you can see her hips are very much clear, so she's going to be able to keep her lower back nice and straight throughout the entire movement. Now all she's going to do is very carefully, with a straight lower back, lower herself down to pick up the dumbbell. And then she's going to hold it nice and close to her body. Cool. Okay, so from this position here, she's going to push down into the pads through her hips, and that's going to create the leverage that brings her upper body upwards. Then from there, she's going to relax her glutes and allow her torso to lower. She is not going to lower herself, she's just going to allow gravity to, essentially. And then from here, she's not thinking about pulling upwards, okay? Much like the RDL, she's in fact just thinking about pushing the hips forward. She's going to do it again for me, pushing the hips forward, 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 forward. And if that's all she focuses on, she's not at danger of hyperextending, which would be coming up too much. Again, that creates pressure on the lower back. So you need to be careful with this one, okay? And like anything, just focus on the hips, focus on your glutes. Forget about trying to lift the weight up and down.